Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays The Outer Worlds. I'm your host Lord Fenton, and today's The Outer Worlds video guide. I'm showing everybody how to complete a small grave matter side mission. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more of The Outer Worlds videos like this, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so we update on all my Outer Worlds videos, which includes this one. Now, this is one of the first side missions you get in the entire game. This is near Edgewater. And this one's actually great to do. It also does chain into more side missions. I will not cover those two side missions. Instead, I'll focus on how to get all four of the debts collected. So, first of all, in order to get this side mission of Small Grave Mare, it's right here on the map. That is near the entrance of Edgewater. See right there? Yeah. You have to talk to the grave digger that's up ahead, and then when you speak with him, he'll actually give you the side mission. So we're going to do that now. So go over here and talk to this grave digger.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
So that is the side mission right here. First one we're going to get is the barbershop guy. Yeah, he is close by. So you can go into Edgewater. Once you go in the Edgewater right here, what we're going to do is get towards the barbershop. Yeah, this one's really close. Make sure you do track the side mission. So we're going to go over here, and it's right there. Just go into Emerald Vale Barbershop, and this is it right here on the map. Most of them are nearby and in town except for one. And also, this guy right here will actually take work to get his debts collected.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Unfortunately, we cannot get Conrad's debt collected. Yeah, that'll be later on in the video. So we're going for Abernathy, and we gotta collect his debt. This one will be much easier than Conrad. You could do this one first, however, Conrad was closer to the entrance/exit of the town. So we're going to go over here. This is the map where you want to be. So what I'm going to do is right now talk to Abernathy and get this step done.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
That is one of 4 steps done. Next up is Phyllis. Now, Phyllis is closer to Abernathy. That's the great news right here. This is all close by, which makes things much easier. So, look like we're going to some kind of cannery factory. So, you go inside this door right here. Yeah, I'm going to show everybody on the map before we actually do that. This is where you want to be in town. That's towards the back end of the town of Edgewater, which is really easy to find. So I've marked it on the map right here. So what you need to do is after you look at the map, we're going inside the building. And once you go inside, hang left right here like I am. And then go up the stairs. And Phyllis will be over here. So you just need to speak with her and get the information, then collect the debt.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Now, that is 2 of 4 right there. So next up, we're going to go outside town and get the third person. Now, this third person right here will give you a side mission. I edited that out of the video, so this way we focus more on a small grave mare, which is very important. So just follow the direction I'm going. Do not follow the waypoint because it bounces around in this game, unfortunately. So you go over here, and we're going to get to the, look like the launch pad area right here. So go to Emerald Vale region right here like I am. You will actually discover the launching pad. This is the guy right here you want to speak to. So here is on the map right here. You could fast travel to the Edgewater launching pad to get to him much quicker if you want to. So now what I'm going to do is speak with them, then I'll return afterwards.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
That is it for Ludwig. That is number 3. He also gave you a side mission. We're not going to do it in this video. That's going to be for another video. So what we're going to do is go to Conrad. Great idea to get Phyllis's debt collected because she mentioned a person's name, Eugene. So we're going back to Conrad, which is at the barbershop that's near the entrance of town, where we just came in during the course of this video. So what I'm going to do right now is skip to the step right here. We're actually going to go into his back of his room right here. Go here. We're going to pass over here, and there's a notepad right here, or a computer. We're going to access this, and then after that we got the information. Now speak to Conrad.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
That is Conrad's debt. That is number 4. We're going to return this to the mission giver right here. Now you have the option also of persuade for extra reward. I advise doing it if you have points in persuasion. So we're going to turn this in, and that'll be it for today's video guide.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
that is how you complete a small grave matter side mission and get some extra rewards out of it. Well, that is it for my The Outer Worlds of Small Grave Matter side mission video guide. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a good day or night.